Cobble.
There we go. Everyone has readied up. This is the ESL ESEA Dubai Invitational, and it is grand finals time once again. Virtus.pro starting on the CT side, and TSM getting a chance to start terrorist side. They have bought that one Tech9, but no armor on karrigan. He's got Tech9 and smoke, and looks like the Danes are going to be very fast into the middle here. There's no slowdown. Neo, he might need a bigger backup. He's going to actually fall back to a slightly safer position, but they're coming so quick. Can you get in? He gets a headshot running back. Oh my god. And TaZ is there to take down karrigan. It's looking great. Another headshot from TaZ down to dupreeh, and Device now 2v5. And can they possibly make it back? It seems there's no way. Bomb is actually going to go down, but Neo, he stabs dupreeh, and Virtus.pro, they lose nobody in the pistol. What a fantastic start.
That's awesome, because you know, Neo just falling back, getting that one kill. Support comes in, gets another. I mean, that's a full-blown rush. When you get the 2 kills like that, it basically just stops it. But the knife adding money to the bank, that's, I think this might be, we see a lot out of TSM, and this is where they can also be relatively dangerous, is just playing so free, because they know this isn't one of their better maps. Play a little bit loose, rely more on individual skill, and I think they can bust out some things doing that.
You see how aware Neo was of what was going on. He heard them in middle, and you can see he was actually sort of looking either way. He knew that they were coming so quick, and then the first time they showed themselves, he just puts out his hand and says no. And then he just shuts it down. That was incredible. And TSM, they get the bomb plant, which actually in itself was a very cool play by dupreeh, and they buy up anyway here. They're not going to save for the 3rd round. Are they trying to trick VP?
They could be. I don't like this decision, but there's a good trade out of Xyp9x with that Tech9 with pasha. He's playing the range of that M4. This is where those Tech9s are just going to get slaughtered. Yeah, and they can't even make it out past the choke points. No one even dropping down off the platform. So a good cleanup from Virtus.pro.
And it would be Device last man standing. I hate to say it, Moses, but it seems like you're right again. It's just not, it maybe wasn't the correct call this time around. At least it'll delay the buy for TSM here, and it's going to give a bit of breathing room for VP.
Yeah, and then that's the scary part, because now they can build up a little more rank. There wasn't even that much damage dealt by TSM in that round, so and Virtus.pro, especially with that knife, they had the M4s out very, very early on, so they can play those far away battles. Chicken Coop, there was no chance of pasha being pushed out of Chicken Coop.
Neo, not much of a fight there, as Device did not have any armor, but still important to pick up these relatively easy frags, and he's not saving on the grenades either, just making sure they don't give up anything. And I actually think that's something that's changed in the last year or so in Counter-Strike. It used to be that people in these anti-eco rounds would save a lot of grenades because they didn't want to spend too much money, and as a result they would lose so many of them. So I'm really happy to see VP just playing it super safe here.
Yeah, that's really smart, because you need that. You need to have that utility. We see how, look back on Train, once Virtus.pro got those Molotovs, it was just game over. It was suffocating, and now going into this 4th round as well, TSM's going to be a little bit light on the utility. They have a decent amount of smokes and flashes, but I mean, look at Device, he's only got 1, and on the other hand, there's, what, 4 Molotovs still for Virtus.pro?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot with that they can work with right now. And they're even trying for a boost, and they've actually got Snax up there. Xyp9x making a lot of noise running back, so I'm not sure if they even realize that Snax is going to be there. And even if he does nothing else than just sitting here all map, he's going to give so much information. Neo getting caught. And I'm wondering if there was some miscommunication on VP here, because Snax must have heard nobody. TaZ going to go down as well. They should have known this VP, but they didn't. And pasha going to go down after getting the 1 kill here. TSM with a really big round. And they end up winning it, only losing karrigan. Triple kill for dupreeh.
Yeah, that's the thing with TSM. This is normally a team that's very, tactical, fundamentally strong. This time on this map, map they don't necessarily play that often, they're not necessarily prepared on. It's just going to be, no cares given. Come through that smoke, see what we can find. Very, very aggressive and fast-paced. And, I mean, that's a rare thing. You talked about Neo on the pistol round was so aware of what was going to happen. That time just makes a little bit of a mistake and opens up too much for TSM.
Well, he wants revenge. Going to be there with the AWP, but he doesn't hit the shot. I love the setup. He set himself up for it with a flashbang device. Not careful enough, and he goes down to TaZ, and they just weren't ready for it. TaZ now trying to see if he can make it out of that tiny hay fortress, but yeah, it's going to be successful. No chance for them to pick him up. Very low on health, playing the plateau, and there's so many Blembers there. The fire spreads, and he burns alive to pasha's Molotov. And now it's a 3v5 Virtus.pro. If they win this round back, they're setting themselves off for a very, very good first half already. Yeah,
it'd be a great first half. Reset the economy very early on here and just build up that round score, the money. Byali playing at the fountain. He gets eliminated by cajunb. This is a very nice entrance onto the bomb site. Snax is still peeking. It's going to be a little bit smoked and a little bit Molotov, so his vision's obscured, but Still do some nice shot out of cajunb up at the platform.
Snax, he gets the double, but it's a second too late. The bomb is already down. Sydney's now playing close, and he sprays one, continues. And he's very low on health as well. Runs right into TaZ, and there's no chance at all. So VP, they lose a lot more members than it looked like they were originally gonna, but they still win the round 4-1. TSM can only really be happy that they did some damage and got the bomb down, and looks like they might buy here.
They could. I mean, they could force by the, and in fact, I would imagine they would. They can get 3 AK-47s and even an op onto dupreeh, who's going to drop that over. So yeah, this actually turns out to be really well. That plant having a huge impact.
Wow, yeah. karrigan, oh, sorry, Device are currently picking up the ult, but karrigan left with the Tech 9. So 4-1 and moving into the 6th round. If this map is terrorist-sided, then certainly VP are really making it happen at the moment. Neo checking out the skyline there, but not going to catch anyone. And what do you think of TSM's setup right now?
Well, they've slowed things down because they do have that op on device. So if you're going to have this AWP, if you're going to invest into it, you got to give him a little bit of time to work with it, see if he can find any picks. You know, it's still over a minute left on the clock, so they're not in any kind of a rush mode. But device being solo over towards A, he doesn't have anyone that can help him clear mid, so there's really nothing he can do there. So finding nothing, they're just going to reset back towards B for an execute.
dupreeh is lurking at the edge, and we've seen on this map how important it could be to have a player who could do that. Need a specialist player to open up that B bomb site. byali's in a great position, but he already played here once, so they got to be careful he doesn't become too predictable. Now they know where he is. karrigan already charging in, putting up a couple of smokes there. pasha getting caught, Snax with a good refrag. But that bomb is going down, and TSM, they've got a good shot of taking this round. It's a 4v4. They are out of grenades. Virtus.pro running in here. They've got a lot of kits and a couple of flashbangs still. More smokes going up, and karrigan with that Tech 9 is being extremely annoying. They have to focus on him instead of anything else in the back lines. karrigan gets a kill, but he goes down. It's in a 2v2. Snax trying to reload, but device creeps on in and takes him out. And now TaZ, he actually gets that headshot on device, and is going to try and hold it down. Not quite yet. Sipnix, he has no idea where he's coming from, and he's going to pick up that kill. It's a team ace for TSM, and a huge round for them.
Yeah, massively important, really well done, and they swarm into that bomb site. All of Virtus.pro, they were centered over towards drop. They didn't have anyone playing at the fountain initially, so once that first kill comes out, once byali drops and he has to support the, once he falls off the tree, that tree spot, and he has to support the drop area, I mean, it's pretty much easy picking for TSM. They can get into that site, they can get towards the chicken coop, and so many places for VP to clear out.
It's going to be the beginning of the 7th round, and TSM a little bit faster this time than a couple of rounds here. A little bit more speed, a little more pace. No armor on VP, so they got to be careful they don't give up any easy rifles here. They are just sending dupreeh in alone. Setting up for smokes in the background that are going to rain down. dupreeh, good device here actually, opening up with a good headshot onto Snax, and it seems like that's all they needed on the TSM side. Going to be pinching that bomb side, and no chance for VP really. Yeah,
just a save round. They had 3 players over there. That was a kind of a clever delayed boost. Almost catches him off guard. A little dink through the box, but really patient play on that platform for TSM. Now this is going to be their 3rd round, and moving forward, it'll be interesting what Virtus.pro decides to go with, because Neo's not going to be able to afford that AWP. It'll have to get dropped over to him if that's possible from TaZ.
It's a lot of utility, a lot of map control they can gain from that sniper if they can actually manage to pick it up. Another headshot from TaZ. He just won't give up with this deagle. And why would he? He's been working so well so far. Can he do a little bit more damage here already? Being pressured, it seems like TSM. Let's see if they can fight him one more time here. dupreeh taking up the challenge, but not going to connect with it. And Neo from behind, not quite quick enough. So 4-3, and a bit of a slowdown for VP here as TSM win a couple of rounds.
Yep, and Virtus.pro is going to buy up here, not going for the AWP though. They'd rather have more rifles. So they have 3 M4s and actually 2 shotguns. pasha and Neo both taking that Mag 7. Neo's going to get close up in the A halls, and this is a change. This looks like it's a fast mid play from TSM.
Some flashbangs in the middle. Neo still sticking around. Device in charge of sneaking out onto this plateau. byali boosted up, but not quite quick enough. Another second and he would have been in position, but he gets caught jumping up, and that's never a good thing. pasha now playing close with the Mag 7, jumping in for the smoke. Surely not, and karrigan will simply punish him for it. TaZ getting a nice refrag. Snax here has been getting consistent kills, and he's going to get one more, dropping the bomb. A double kill He's going to leave it in the hands of Device and cajunb to try and win it back for TSM, but they're in a pretty bad spot right now. All of VP have already shown up. The bomb is down on the low ground, and I'm not sure how they can get back in. They've got one smoke to block off an angle, and Snax and TaZ are at least a little bit lit, but not enough, I think. Snax still dangerous on this side.
Yeah, they're taking some dangerous battles, so they don't have to take those, and now you can kind of see everything settled down. Snax isn't going to peek anymore. TSM has already used that smoke, so they don't have any cover to get into this site. So now this is where Virtus.pro can pounce on them.
Snax close, counter flash is coming out as well. 20 seconds for that bomb plant. Device actually gets a kill, and TaZ going to be careful. He's a little bit caught out. Device picking up one more kill. It's going to be the triple in the end, then cajunb to seal it. And they fought their way out. How did that happen, Moses?
Yeah, that's incredible. That's just some really nice battles. And Virtus.pro players, I mean, normally what they've been doing that they're so good at is trading those kills in those situations. That time, you just see them fall one by one, no response whatsoever. Even though Snax stabilized that attack onto that bomb site early on, and they had the full rotation and a man advantage, they're just, no trading went their way.
TaZ looking for more. Surely he can't keep doing it every round. He's going to turn around. They're so close, very aggressive, and he's going to miss all the shots here. A little bit of damage onto karrigan, but he didn't get a chance to get any of those long-range duels. And TSM really speeding up in a round where they know now that they're up against no armor, but they're still just going full speed onto the A-bomb site. cajunb winning a fight against Neo, and then Snax going down next. So what kind of adjustment would you like to see from VP going into the next round?
Well, they're gonna have more money, so they're not gonna have those two shotguns. But maybe I think they should really shut down any kind of play that's going towards mid. I mean, that's the thing. They're letting them up there. TSM only usually sending an opera out, but if you can push up, if you can find those kills and just stabilize over at B, like you don't have to get aggressive. You don't have to fight on that platform. Use the nades and molotovs you have, and just let them come towards that bomb site. They need. I think too. They need an op in Neo's hands.
Gonna see if it's gonna be a possibility or not. 5-4. I think if VP gets 6 rounds on this first half, I think they're still competitive. I think 6 rounds CT side cobblestone means you still have a good chance of doing it. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of the that 9-6 towards the TSM is kind of like the ideal, or the standard.
No orb currently been picked up. They just couldn't afford it. Or if they could, they would have lacked the grenades, and that's not what they were interested in. So instead, cajunb has his, and a 1-round lead currently for the Danish team. Let's see.
Yeah, this is that same setup. Once they have an op, they send cajunb over towards A, and he's not even really being aggressive. Everyone's just going towards drop, and this is that boost we saw against Fnatic. Oh, the drop, though, as soon as he throws the molly, so that's not going to protect anything, but this is that clever spot that's really hard to spot as a terrorist.
Device still hits a headshot on byali. You're right, it's not easy, but he must have seen it once or twice before, because he gets that kill. Grenade not going to touch Device. He's still alive up there. byali's gone. Snax sneaking close, and he's going to pick up the 1 kill on the bomb carrier. It's looking great. pasha with the double, and Snax with the double. And now cajunb, the last man alive. 1v3, and they know exactly where he is. They're going to miss the shot, and Snax will take him down. Solid defense all of a sudden. Not
picking up that AWP there at the end either. That's kind of interesting, but Snax is being so crucial on that defense. When he pushes up, when they lose 1 player, he gets really aggressive up that pathway towards the broken wall. And he's just been massive. He really gets that first kill, the first player dropping. That's like the crucial kill, because if he gets out and he survives and he's able to swing around the fountain, all of a sudden he gets a wide angle on your teammates. So Snax is being crucial to that defense.
And it seems like in general, in this whole tournament, Snax has just been crucial again and again. He's top fragging one more time here for VP. He hasn't slowed down across all these days. I don't know where he's getting the strength from, but it seems like it's just, it's not going to run out anytime soon. 5-5, equalizing the score and getting a really good opportunity here. Neo flashed in and taken out Device, but will be refragged in the middle. TaZ sprays 1 and 2. A great double kill here, and that's going to leave dupreeh also very low on health. Should be VP's round this time around. Snax with a headshot, and cajunb, I'm not sure what he could do from this position.
This is another thing where VP doesn't need to take battles, but pasha peeks anyways, just to see if he can spot him and takes off the head. So nicely done. That's 6-5 now. There's that 6 that you said Virtus.pro should get to. That's kind of the standard, but they have a chance to get much, much more. Still 4 rounds left. It's going to be a full buy for TSM, but this is really the last round they have to purchase. If they don't get a plan here, they're going to be put onto a save.
Yeah, and that would propel VP into a very nice spot indeed. See if they can come up with something new, TSM. They are really putting a lot of emphasis on this particular setup over at B. This time, are they going to be a little bit faster? Maybe they will. Or karrigan wanted to be, but he ran into just one too many grenades. His team is still setting up for smokes, but that initial aggression there is already gone.
Yeah, and really, I mean, 5-4 here is going to be that execution, but Virtus.pro's in great positioning to stop this.
Yeah, it's got 3 men on the side, a 4th one already on the way in. pasha will go down, though. Nice frag from Device, and Sipnich with a shot there as well. It might work out if they can drop byali, and he's going to go down to cajun, who is now going to be alone in a 1v2, hiding in the smoke. TaZ, does he not know? Yeah, he's up on the high ground. Smart play from TaZ here, and there's no chance. NEO will take him out. But that was a good round from NEO and Snax once again.
Yeah, and like I said, no plant. So, I mean, really, TSM is going to buy up some armor and some Tech 9s because no matter what happens with the losing bonus next round, they're going to be able to have a full buy. But now a dire situation. This is that CT side now. I mean, Virtus.pro, they stop them in their tracks. TSM gets 4 straight, but now it's all Virtus.pro. And they have a chance to just keep climbing with the scoreline and have a winning CT half on this map.
7-5. It was looking so good for TSM, but now it's just been a complete shutdown here. TaZ will go down after a bit of a clumsy spray on the second player. But Snax flashing himself in and should be picking up 1 kill. Almost getting body blocked there by a teammate. NEO got to be careful he doesn't give up that AWP that he finally managed to pick up. He does go down to Device. Don't see TSM winning this round, but they've already done some good damage. Oh, the Kobe grenade. Oh, it doesn't quite touch. That was so close.
That was really nice, but now Device is going to get forced out by Molotov, so he doesn't have an angle on its side. Oh, dupreeh. This is a big-time play. He's going to wreak havoc. Oh, his teammate falls down, so this could be far less impactful. Actually, it looks like pasha knows, and now he definitely does. He spots him, and he shoots the leg, so nice awareness from Virtus.pro.
Yeah, that's very impressive. I actually thought he was going to be able to get at least 1, but it could have even been 2 kills walking up behind there, so a big opportunity. 14 rounds into the game, and VP have definitely regained control.
Yeah, a double op setup as well now from Virtus.pro. They have the money, so pasha picks it up. So does NEO. He still has his. But that one op is going to be over towards the B bomb site. NEO turns from a flash. He spots one, and he's looking for it over this smoke, but he's got to be very careful. They're starting to push up these halls. He cannot get caught out here, and he knows it. He knows the timing. He falls back. Not all the way, though. He's going to stick around and be a little bit aggressive.
Oh, this is dangerous. A really big risk, but it might pay off. He's got the right idea, but he's got to be careful, as you said. He doesn't get caught off. cajun is in the middle while Device and karrigan are pushed up and then a hallway, so we'll see if they can make it work.
He's being very, very risky, but he's going to find one. He doesn't land the shot. Now he's got to fall back. They can put some pressure on, but they don't. They know the support's going to come in, so they don't peek up. They don't overcommit. But this is TSM. They have 3 players over towards B with the bomb. They actually have 2 players. One's pretty advanced up these A halls, so he could try and cause some problems. This almost looks like it's going to be that A split. Come down, drop, and split up towards the A bomb site.
I think you might be right, but that's not going to be easy. Snax and byali are both here, and this needs to work, and they're going to get shot down. byali picking off both the kills, and now NEO's going to spot them in the middle. Flick, and cajun is dead. karrigan and Device are left, but there's not much of a push left, is there? TaZ sees a guy coming up on the ramp as well, and that was Device instantly gone. 9-5. This is looking like a terrible first half for TSM.
Yeah, this is a beatdown, and that split under the A bomb site just perfectly countered by that crossfire in the drop zone from Virtus.pro. So nice defense there, especially after losing 4 in a row. It started actually looking like Virtus.pro is going to have some issues in this half, but I mean they find a way to make it work.
Last round of the half, not that much equipment for the terrorist side either. Single AK. Galil in hand, and Snax again pushed up, and this is so brilliant, isn't it? He smokes up behind him, a signal to TSM that nothing is going on, and Sipnix, he bites completely. He was so sure that smoke meant there was going to be no one boosted. Very clever indeed. pasha goes down, though, and NEO next in line. It's going to be 4-3, and TaZ getting a chance to reload to the back line. Snax has been so consistent on this bomb site, and byali too. So now it's 2-3. They will get a chance to plant the bomb, and VP not quite realizing yet.
Yeah, they seem to, yeah, you're exactly right. Just don't realize whatsoever. No rotations are really coming. And finally, one's pushing forward for the flank, but there's still 1 player in B just hanging around. So now he's finally starting to rotate. It's going to be a full retake.
And cajun has that AWP on the side, and that's actually a dangerous position for it. He's got a lot of angles he can shoot from. karrigan revealing himself, and Snax, you know, realizing there's cajun with a shot, and Snax is gone. karrigan taking down byali, and it's going to be all on TaZ. 1v2, bomb ticking. He's got a little bit of time but it's not a lot, and he's making a lot of noise, jumping up on the truck. He's just running in, no fear, gets a headshot. If he holds it down now, karrigan has to charge on in. He's still 2 seconds, 1 second, and karrigan's gonna stop it. 9-6, and a triple kill here for the Danish captain. It saves them a little bit, but do you think it's enough?
No, I think, well, it depends on what kind of Virtus.pro we're going to see in the second half. As Terrace, are they going to be that aggressive, explosive that's had success, or are they going to slow things down, try and go for some duels? Either way, I mean, that's the part that hasn't worked against TSM, but it's all going to depend, too, on TSM. We saw them kind of figure a couple things out in the middle portion of that half on this T side, but it also, think about what we've all talked about, the analyst desk, you know, TSM not necessarily being so super experienced on this map. Yeah. I mean, are they going to be ready to mount a defense against this Virtus.pro team?
And their CT side especially, not just on this map, but a bunch of other maps, has been the one that's been lacking the most. That's why we were a little bit excited that they were playing so well on Dust 2, because that was actually sort of a variation from the way it's usually been, or a deviation. Now, Snax top fragging one more time. It's 9-6, and we're getting ready. The second half, fourth map here. ESL, ESEA Dubai Invitational Grand Finals. If TSM somehow manage to make a miraculous comeback, it's going to be incredible, but look at Device. He's smoking up and walking through the smoke into a potential VP stack here. cajunb takes down Neo, which is a good start for Device. He's caught in the middle of nowhere, and he gets taken out. Snax, the nice refrag here, and now pasha fighting. There's going to be TaZ to pick up the kill on karrigan, and coming up from behind, looking for a frag. Not going to get a chance. There was dupreeh, but now cajunb's alone and way out of position. Yeah, and Virtus.pro gonna win this pistol round in a 4-on-1. Too much work for cajunb. He doesn't even have a kid. He's gonna have to go very, very aggressive. He's got TaZ just on the other side of this wall. He's getting tagged, and that one shot, that one tag kind of distracted him enough to not clear the corner. TaZ swings out. I got to think that double stack by Virtus.pro over towards those long A halls was research. I mean, that's an interesting stack. Like, where the top player, he could look down probably into mid to see if there's a push, but I got to imagine they've seen TSM play a couple cobble games, and they know Device might like to get aggressive over towards those halls. Yeah, there was something that looked like an anti-strat there. There's no doubt about it. Very interesting and very curious indeed. See if they can continue on like this. It's a perfect start for VP here as Snax takes down 2 players coming in from drop zone. There's a third one before he finally meets his end. Device and cajunb are left, and just Device now, and not finding much luck over here. No, and Device pushing one more time, but not going to find anything. So bomb's going to get planted. Another round for Virtus.pro. It's going to be 11-6. And yeah, now this is really scary for TSM. Without winning that pistol round, that was, I mean, they really needed that to kind of shore up the defense early. We know they're going to have some struggles just to begin with, but even now, such a deficit, they're going to have to make this comeback. And, you know, actually, the analysts came over and were talking to us after that last Dust 2 map, after we got crushed, and they mentioned, because we all talked about maybe that Inferno veto was a little bit of a mind game towards Virtus.pro, and maybe after seeing how Dust 2 played out, you know, it kind of backfires. Like if they had vetoed Dust 2 and they don't take that beating, I mean, that could be a whole different ballgame. It could be. I love to try and get an interview with TaZ or Cuban later on. Ask him about that. Yeah, just ask them about that video, because that really did throw everyone off guard, and the way that they lost Dust 2, you know, it feels like maybe they would have had a better chance on Inferno anyway, but right now, they're making up for it. They're trying to make sure we get that 5th map. 11-6. It is a sizable lead right now for the Polish team. They need this map, otherwise they lose the grand finals, and they're making damn sure it's not going to slip out of their hands. Double grenade set up here for TSM, just hoping they can do some damage. They do a little bit onto pasha, but it's nowhere near enough. karrigan should be going down. He's going to drop to the SMG and a 4-man stack over at that A side. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Just a gamble that doesn't go their way, but either way, oh, nice back 10 to Neo. He's just farming with this gun. Now he pulls out the pistol. One more. Can he get the 4th? He's going to chase him down. He's not done yet. Wow. What a sequence. Yeah, beautiful. Just full-blown aggression. But I actually like what TSM did here. I mean, they lose the pistol, and they know their only chance at coming back in this map and making this competitive is having a really strong opening to their gun round, so they don't invest armor, they don't invest a lot of money into the utility. They upgrade some pistols just to try and do some damage, but I mean, you see cajunb full armor and an AWP. Normally, if you buy 2nd round, you can't do that, so they have plenty of utility to work with and amount of defense here. Well, good start once again. Snax, pure aggression. He's going to try and reload, and pasha's there to help out. The teamwork cannot be stopped. It's Sipnix and Device left, and I don't know, the speed with which VP are playing here, there's just no stopping them. That was just a train down drop, and they just ran over everything. And now Device pushing these A-halls once again.
There, actually, was that pasha running backwards? It's like they know that he likes to do this. They know this is his thing, even on pistol rounds. So a lot of good intel coming in from Virtus.pro.
I mean, Device had picked up 2 kills instead of 1 there. There would have been a legitimate chance. Now it's going to be very tough indeed. Still a Molotov even on byali to buy more time. Sipnik's waiting at the edge of that doorway, but as he's trying to get through, the Molotov's going to come in. Sipnik's wins, but takes a lot of damage from the Molotov. Still back to a 2v2. They do not have a kit picked up. Sipnik's picking up a 3rd kill. Now it's pasha in the corner. If they win this round, it'd be huge, but pasha stands his ground. Gonna get the double, and Device trying to get a little bit closer. It might not be enough. There's almost no time left. pasha going down, but it's too late anyway. Device has to run, and VP will win the round.
Yeah, that was really well done. Actually, that was a little bit scary. I don't like that position byali put himself in, because once that smoke clears, he's committed to that fight. He has nowhere to go, and I mean, Zipnik still has to make a great play to even get that 2nd player underneath the balcony, but byali falling there almost had that entire defense crumble.
13-6, and there's almost no worse way to win or lose a round than to get all the kills, but then not have enough time for the bomb. That always feels a bit bad. Snax with a long-range smoke. Oh, wow.
That's pretty sweet, but either way, dupreeh tries to mount the defense. He gets 1, falls right after that, and just running through the smoke. Zipnik is there, and he recovers from the flashbang soon enough, but another trade goes to Virtus.pro, and byali, so aggressive entering the bomb site, swings wide. Device, just for good measure, trying to push these halls every single round of this half, is going to find nothing once again, and he is too far away to do anything. No kit, he's just got to save this.
This is looking like Train all over again. That map finished 16-7 in favor of Virtus.pro, and they were so confident on that map, and this is very scary, isn't it? Train, Cobblestone, a couple of maps that you might want to think twice about before you play VP on them.
Yeah, just maps that where fast bomb site takes are just so frightening, and that's the kind of the general trend that they have, and Virtus.pro not slowing down whatsoever, and that must have been, we talked about, what are they going to talk about after they just get demolished on Dust 2? The emphasis is going to be put on being aggressive, being fast-paced, not slowing down, not giving TSM time to have any sort of read on what's coming.
Device getting at least a bit of an exit frag there, but not sure it's going to make a big difference. It's a huge lead right now. 8 rounds in total for VP. They're 2 rounds away from pushing us onto the 5th and final map, which would be Mirage, a map that both teams play exceedingly well, so we could have expected it's going to be a pretty good game on that map as well. VP, again, speed is the key, and they just will not stop. Device, a great grenade from a teammate. Device spraying 1, 2, but it's not enough. Sipnik's there as well to pick up a kill. byali is still alive, and so is TaZ, and he's going to pick up 1 more kill. They still bring it back, VP. We're in a 2 versus 2 now, and they've got so much time on the terrorist side to make it work. So we'll see if they can come up with something here. TaZ moving closer to the statue and the bomb site, trying to see if they can find out where the remaining TSM members are. They got to be careful there's no flag going on. We can see there isn't, but that's not an uncommon occurrence. There's TaZ with a headshot. And now it's all on dupreeh, and this one might be for the map. They might have to give it up if they don't win this round. He's walking through the smoke. byali's going to be there. They turn it around in spite of all that effort put in from Device and Sipnik. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, it gives them a great start to the round, but Virtus.pro, as we've seen all tournament, they have a slower pace. They slow things down. They're patient. They're confident, and they work together in that 2-on-2 to clear things out. I think TaZ got a little bit of a free kill when Cajun was trying to clear some other angle, but he drops him, and then from there, it's just nicely done from Virtus.pro. It's still keeping up the pace. I liked that change to put Device over towards the B side. He's the one who had saved that M4.
Again, Virtus.pro, the speed through the smoke, charging in. karrigan gets traded. dupreeh is there with a 1 with a double. Can he get a little bit more? They line up for pasha, and Device and Sipnik, they're already gone. So now we're in a 2v2. Even if they get the entry frags on TSM side, it's still not enough. The Virtus plow, it keeps on just training through, and TaZ is here. Not going to get the shot, though he was in a great position. That's going to leave it to pasha. He's not controlling the bomb, and he's only got 15 health left. Surely not, Moses. Surely not.
Surely not, but anything. We've seen Virtus.pro pull out some miracle clutch situations.
He's got a Molotov. No way. No way. They're going to be in the corner. No, it can't happen. They have to move out. dupreeh, is he going to be just at the edge? He will be safe for a moment there. That is very, very lucky. They could have both fried alive then. pasha trying to charge in, but it's not going to happen this time around. dupreeh with the triple.
Yeah, if that Molotov goes a little bit farther and forces them both out, that was almost beautiful from pasha. Either way, still the key is they have a lot of rounds to work where they can just grind down this economy. They don't have to win it immediately, but as long as they keep the money low doing all that damage, you can see karrigan's still stuck on a shotgun. The rest of them, I mean, they have a really good arsenal outside of that one gun, but keeping that money low, maybe in the future they won't have all this utility to work with.
23rd round. It is map point currently for Virtus.pro, and TSM would have to win 8 rounds in a row to force overtime. They don't have a lot of equipment to try and do it with, but they did at least just pick up a round, so a little bit VP in a much better position. And Snax playing at the edge of the smoke there by drop room, sees that there's a bit of an opening now, and they're going to recommit to it. They've got everyone here. Flashbangs, Molotovs are in as well. It seems like they're about to go one more time, and VP, they're just charging in. Snax and TaZ with a double kill instead. There's nothing TSM could do. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Device and cajunb, the only 2 left. There's just too much happening here. You can't hold this bomb site, and cajunb, the last man left. It's a 1v4. And he's got no shot at all. What a power performance here. 16-7 once again. We're going to go the full distance.
So beautiful. That's the Virtus.pro that we know is just so